because of us. Now you will help us.
Right, so I've got a very simple exercise for developing individuality. So we're going to start with a guitar just plugged in. Don't worry about that. I mean, at the moment I'm on like the bridge pickup, but just something as simple as that. Like, you know, I can. What kinds of sounds can I make? I just that's with my thumb. If I play a note here, this is middle C, but I can add vibrato. I can pick towards the neck so it's sweeter, or towards the bridge so it's harsher, or even up here. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, or I can palm mute. So I go from very quiet to loud. I can add vibrato, or this kind of vibrato. Yeah? But if you actually listen to that one note, then all kinds of overtones will come off from that note. You see what I mean? More so if I do like a tap harmonic on it, like that. You see how rich the note becomes. That it's almost like you think of it like a star with its own solar system, like with each of the planets and the moons being like little harmonics and stuff like that. But that's just one note, and how I play that note will be unique to me. How you play that note will be unique to you. Like how much pressure am I using? Other things to consider, like look at your fingers. You know, like I've got sort of quite long fingers. Have you got short fingers? Maybe you play with the guitar the other way around. So like this is your picking hand and this is your fretting hand. Maybe you do that. You know, and so on. And this is before we've even added like effects. So if we start with that one note, and then obviously you can play another note. Yeah, that's yeah, that's a minor third, major second, minor second, major third. So when you just practice going, at the moment we're not worried about like timekeeping or stuff. All we're doing is just listening to that note and listening to, or shall we say, trying to get as many different facets from that note as we possibly can. Now you can actually play middle C here as well. So the next question is, well, why does that sound different than that? Yeah. Oh yes, there's another thing you can do. Is like use like the fleshy side of your thumb and bring more harmonics up. Yeah. Add some overdrive, and it's. And those harmonics come out even more. That's it. So it's. Yeah. Delay, of course. Yeah, and so on. So the thing to remember is that, like, if we are unique as players, then what's your feel? You know, What's your feel for the notes? What makes you you when you're actually playing a middle C, for example? And then when you start adding all the effects, all you're doing is really, it's like, I mean, I'm wearing glasses, but it's like adding different lenses onto that note. Maybe on a different guitar, because of like the pickups or the tone woods. Try on neck pickup. Alright, it's a single coil, so it's not going to be as loud, but I can still get different different tonality. Yeah. So yeah, so as I was saying, that's like a different guitar, different pickups, different effects pedals. It's like adding different lenses onto that basic note. That and if you're actually trying to understand the core of that note, there's so much there. How does that? Like I was saying, if you compare it to being like a solar system, how is that solar? What kind of star is it, for example? Is it about to go nova, or is it is it like our sun? Like it's going to be pretty stable for a while, or is it like one of those red dwarf places where it's there's solar flares coming off it every so often, so life might evolve on a world, and then one of these solar flares comes off, or is it somewhere in one of those galaxies where it's like this big X-ray burst coming from the centre, and all these solar systems unwittingly are going to be sort of like doomed to extinction, or something like that. So just thinking of that one note in those terms already, they start to take that leap into imagination and starting to come up with some interesting ideas, and then from that, then we can start to write songs and pieces, and that changes our whole expression. We haven't even got into like styles yet, stylistics or genres, or so the more we actually start to explore this, the more we're actually breaking free of the confines of being into a rigid genre or style, and we're actually finding new ways to express ourselves, and so on. So yeah, so I think I'll wrap it up there for today. Alright, thanks for watching.